Sacha Haynes from West Virginia. Y'all give it up for the sensational Sacha. As my car calls her, Sacha Haynes. Sacha Haynes is calling. Sacha Haynes. Yeah, my voice on my car doesn't understand the spelling.
And it can't say woohoo either.
Woohooey. Woohooey.
What I get to talk to you guys tonight about is affirmations, and that is in one of the last tabs, or
one of your
about
sections.
in the middle
Mm-hmm.
of your thing. Does this have plastic on?
I think it does on the back. I don't know about the front.
Oh, no, it does. Okay.
Oh, it does have on the front. Oh, they're not scratched. Isn't that awesome?
Okay, we'll just take one and pass it down.
All right, and I'll go on this side.
Okay.
What are you passing out?
What we're passing out are our little butterfly mirrors. And when you say affirmations, you want to say them in a mirror, say them to yourself.
Hold one.
Hold on so she can see.
And this one says you are beautiful.
I don't like that one.
Now they're not going to listen to you because they're looking at themselves in the mirror.
And the lost the crowd. Okay, whenever, a lot of times life happens and, things go on, as Celeste would say, life gets interesting, and a lot of times we can focus on those negative things in our life. So, you have to make a choice. You got to turn it around and say good things about yourself, good things over your family, and good things about your business. In your book, there's some affirmations, and a lot of these are things that you can say over your business. And Anna Jane has these here, and you can cut them in quarters, and you put them back to back, and you can laminate them, and you can put them up everywhere. In your house, you can keep it in your purse, wherever, and you want to say them to yourself as many times a day as you can. Around 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, whatever. And I start my affirmations when I first wake up in the morning. Once I finally realize my alarm's going off. The first thing I say or I pray is that, the first thing I'm going to say is, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. I do. Because, when we go to our real jobs or other jobs, they can bring us down a lot. So I choose that I'm not going to let that get me down. I'm not going to let the people bother me. And I'm going to choose to have a good day. And you have to talk to yourself positively, and you have to say good things over yourself. And in your book, it tells you, how affirmations work. And you want to do it, you want to start by saying yourself. You want to say I, me, or my. You talk to yourself in the first person and your present tense. So you don't go say, you're going to do this, or this is going to happen. You will say, I am doing this, or I am earning my car, and I am going to be a sales director. And it's going to be positive statements. Anytime you have something negative to come in, you want to let that go real quick and say something good about yourself. And, recently I had some things going on, and I was just really negative, and, my thinking wasn't that great. And so I emailed Anna Jane because there was some hotlines about that to get in touch with your sales director if you had some stinking thinking going on. So I did, and we talked about it, and so I turned it around, and I decided I wasn't going to let those things bother me, and I was going to move on and move past it. And it's like when you make that decision, and you make that choice, it unlocks so much more than, we're going to say I'm a sales director, I'm earning my car, whatever, but it unlocks more things, and it allows blessings from God to come into your life. So when you speak positive, you're going to get positive results. And you deserve it. You deserve to have good things going on. Your prayers can be affirmations. When we pray, a lot of times, sometimes we tend to ask God for things so many times, but if you thank Him for what He's already done, and you thank Him for what He's going to do, those are affirmations as well. And I say a lot of that over my daughter. I thank Him ahead of time for keeping her head straight and for keeping her safe and getting negative people out of her life and my life as well. And you can record your affirmations, and you like it on your phones and stuff, you can do that, and you can listen to that so that you're hearing it over and over. And of course you have music affirmations, which is like what the CD that we've gotten. So you can have that. And then the little pictures and stuff like that, like red jackets. And you want pictures of your car and pictures of your director's suit or your national suit. Just stick them up everywhere so you always have something reminding you of the good that you want in your life. And Anna Jane had, when I was moving, I found about 5 of these postcards. And I had always had one in my car and would say this a lot. And then I found that when, I felt like I was doing everything that I was supposed to do. I was reading and praying and all that, but, it just wasn't coming together. It was just, I wasn't doing it right, I guess. And I had quit kind of saying this affirmation. And so when I moved, I found about 5 of these postcards. And I really like this one. And even if I don't say the whole thing, there's one little section in here, and I'll read it to you. But it helps me a lot because sometimes I tend to let people bother me. Customers at the store. I mean, you really, when you're out and working in public, you really have a lot of negative stuff going on. But the victory affirmation, and now I have these up everywhere. I have one in each bathroom, in my car, and on my refrigerator. I've got them everywhere so that I can say them. And if I don't say the whole thing, the one part that I like the best, it says, I will let nobody push my buttons. I will let nobody rain on my parade. I will go over, I will go under, I will go around, and I will go through any obstacle that comes my way. Because I'm highly motivated, truly dedicated, and extremely successful. And that affirmation is printed in your book in the last one, the affirmation thing. And there's some other examples of affirmations that you can speak over your business. I like to do, very personal ones. This is a good one for your business, but I think it's very personal to you. And I think that helps your growth, your personal growth as well. And there's a couple of books that I have read or have found, and where did I write those down? Of course, The Secret, and it's kind of the same thing as, talking about, claiming good things. And Power Thoughts by Joyce Myers is a good one. And you can break that book down by the week, or you can do it day by day. But I read the section, and she gives you a power thought that you can say each week, and read a section to go along with that. And then Joel Osteen has a book. Hang on, I'll tell you what that is. It's Your Time, and each day it has a good affirmation for you to speak over yourself also. And again, like I said, you want to say it in the mirror. If you're in your car, pull down your visor, say it in that mirror, or your rear view mirror, whatever you have. And you just got to choose to have positive things going on. So when you make that decision and say it, then it'll start coming to you.
Awesome.
To clarify this, I've got one question for you. When life was interesting, were you saying your affirmations and doing your personal growth then?
No, I really wasn't. You know, I'll have to say that I think because of, you know, my training in the last couple of years, it helped me not to really get completely down and depressed and everything, but yet at the same time, the negative was starting to come in, and, you know, and I could tell, I was like, you know, my thinking just wasn't great. But a lot of it was just because, you know, I wasn't doing the affirmations. I might have read my devotional, but a lot of times I'd miss that. I missed the hotline a lot. You can't do it all, or you can't just do one little thing here and there. You have to do it all, and it all works together.
Absolutely.